That's how funny.
Oh my god. There we go. Alright guys. Alright guys, this is Zeke coming from ZJ's interviewing Gabe Aguilar, who just got second place at our Universal Championship with 28 players, playing Vegito, post draft box 6. We're just gonna get right into it. We're just gonna go down the ratios of the deck. What's the play style that you're playing with Vegito?
A bunch of blockers and mid-range, and my Unison does what it wants. That's the deck.
All right. Well, let's just go through the deck list.
Sure, yeah. So with the blockers, we're playing 4 Oobs because he's really good, and you always have a Unison. You should always have a Unison. We're playing 16 because we're still playing Zeno. 4, 4, 4. You can play Rhoda too because Rhoda's still good, but he's only good on the front against aggro. That's it, because you're going to untap and draw your 2 cards, but this is better when you're on your backside, and you always have a Unison. Rest Unisons, 3 babies. I didn't play them as much today as I wanted to, but it's still really good. And then obviously with the 3 babies, you played 3 of the counter apes. Yeah, so that's, yeah, okay. For these, we also play 4 trunks still. Some people are starting to cut down to 3, but I still think 4 is the way to go. For the Bretts, when to going into the mid-range stuff, 3 merge him because he's pretty much the best card against green. He's not that good against blue, obviously. Yellow, he's kind of ass. It's mostly just for green. That's about it.
Go Tanks.
Go Tanks, that's it, yeah. 2 Obunis, because Obuni's still really good.
Is there a reason why you chose to play 2, or is that preference?
That was just how many. That was just the ratio we could fit in. Honestly, I don't think you could side more for. It's really good against black, and Black Broly's been running around more. The new Demigra is really good in the deck, so a lot of people have been playing that. So yeah, this is really good against black, but against everything else, it's pretty mediocre. So yeah.
All right.
Moving on to the rest of the deck, I guess the support stuff. 4 Zamasu, great against Reboot Gohan. Good in the mirror. Good against just a lot of stuff, obviously. It's the best super combo. 3 Goku hits. You could play 4, but it kind of clogs. And especially with this still too, you don't want to play too many off-color cards. So, yeah, there was times where on turn 2, I had an Oob in hand, I would hit this or this, and it felt kind of bad. And even turn 4, hitting one of those, if you want to just jam a Murray Chim or a Booney, it sucks. So, yeah. For the rest of the cards, we played 2 Heroic Prospects.
Do you like 2 in the deck, or did 3 or 4 feel clunky?
No, I would play more if I had more, but I only have 2. I would probably, I think 3 is the right number, and then you side the 4th for Dark Broly and Go Tanks. And yeah, I would play 3, definitely. I sided some other cards to help mitigate for me not having as many. You'll see. 1 Turn in Tide because it's really good. Sin mostly, and just the mirror and stuff. If you draw, you draw it.
Just a big beat stick.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a game ender. It's another SCR quote unquote, right? Hatch because it's Hatch. It's really good. Some more support cards. 3 draw apes. Don't play 4 isn't necessary anymore. 3's fine.
Do you see yourself possibly cutting it to 2?
No. 3 always. Yeah, because you want to see it your turn 4. You should have 5 energy if you have Zeno out, and then you're gonna play one of these. You'll you could even swing with this to get fancy, give it triple strike. It's just you want to recuperate your hand. That's what the deck lacks in, is drawing a lot compared to Soul Striker. So you have to play at least 3. Overwhelm stuff, we got Bardock for
big stuff.
Dark Broly, Go Tanks, big stuff. This for weenie decks.
Tokens.
And then Fu Shrouded because it's another secret. Extra cards, 4 beans, 3 D magics.
Ooh.
The new counters like the Mize and the that stuff is out, so cutting down on that, and then 1 max power because it's still really good against Sin and everything else.
So I noticed that nothing in the main had any DB6. It was something that you just didn't want to test out for today.
No, DB6 is too archetype based, and the deck just wants to play a bunch of generic stuff, so it's too leader restrictive. Tim was playing like the new apes and stuff like that, and he wasn't a big fan of it. He was testing him. He tried them out. He didn't really like it.
So you would say like week 1 with DB6, you wanted to play a little more safe. I mean, you got second place, which was really good. But is there anything that you would change drastically that you liked or didn't like about the current build?
No, I think it worked out really well. Again, I think you would probably main more heroic prospects if you had more. I don't know what you could cut. If you don't like something in the main board, cut it. But yeah, probably 3 is safe. Just because there's too many matchups where it's like too important. So yeah, I would just that's the only change I'd make really.
Okay.
Okay. Side deck stuff.
Everything's
second Max Peller because Sin, Go Tank, stuff like that. Absolute Confidence. This card's still good. Catches people off guard if they want to like swing out with their Unison or whatever. It's just a cheese card. That's it. All too easy. Drop negate for like I don't know, Cell, Invoker, stuff like that. 2 Haru for Go Tanks, Sin, stuff like that. Second, Turning the Tide again for the grindier matchups. Fourth, Ape, mostly for Sin because they're going to tap your leader, so you won't be able to draw as many cards against that matchup. So you really need 4 in that matchup. That's pretty much all it's for, to be honest. Fourth, D-Magic. Whatever you want to. Go Tank or Gohan, reboot Gohan. That's it.
What about Vegex? Would it be good against Vegeta in your opinion?
So, yes. I mean, I think the deck inherently already had, like, even set 10, it already had a good matchup. So now that it got nerfed and it's not as aggressive, I think you just beat it. You don't even need this, to be honest. So, yeah.
All right.
So this is the card I was talking about. This is to mitigate the Dark Broly matchup. So, like, they'll play, like, Toas or like, 1-drop Broly's from your drop. So the theory is you can negate with this, and then since you only have 2 in your deck, if they try to like play something, like a weenie, Paragus, whatever, you tap 1, bounce it back, and then bounce this back to your hand.
Ooh.
So it came up twice. I played 2 Dark Broly's, it came up twice. So it actually did work. It slowed them down. It like wastes their energy. They warp cards. You get a card back. So it's really good. And then it just helps stall out the game long enough for you to like play Obunis and stuff like that. 2 Kuitsukais for like arrival stuff. Goku hit. It came in. I put it in against the AOD, Soul Striker AOD, but I didn't draw it. It would have been really good because it would have turned off Garlic Juniors, or he would have like had to neg for it. Card's still solid. 2 Borgos against blue. That's it. And then 3rd Obuni for Black Broly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what were your matchups today?
Oh god. Okay, let's see. Round 1, Go Tanks. We drew. Game 3, we both ended at 4 life. Round 2 was... Oh, jeez. Okay, you can pause it. Edit it. I'll think of it. You can pause it now.
That's fine.
Or whatever. I can... yeah, I don't remember. Ask me more questions, if you want.
What was the matchup you were most scared going into the tournament today?
Sin Shenron, because it does what it wants on its own thing. So yeah, Shenron.
What was the most underestimated or overestimated deck that you played today?
Overestimated deck I played?
Or underestimated?
Underestimated. Soul Striker AOD, because I lost it in the finals. Overestimated. Probably Go Tanks still. Yeah.
So you were more scared of Go Tanks, but then after playing through it, you were like...
No. I wasn't scared of Go Tanks.
Oh.
But everybody respects it too much. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Well, it's just Cell Xeno now. That's what the deck's turned into, is Cell Xeno, in my opinion.
It just draws enough to just find it, and then Cell Xeno is a difficult card to deal with. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Well, awesome, Gabe. Congrats on getting second place, and thank you for showing us your deck, and hope to see you next time.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.